In this video, you will discover 5 easy habits that make you more attractive instantly. Hi, I'm Antia, founder and creator of the Magnetize Your Man Method. And look, if you are new to my channel, make sure you comment, like, and subscribe so you get informed for more juicy videos coming your way. So let's go ahead and dive right in. Habit number 5, have good posture. Now, research really shows when you look at body language that if you walk upright, right, you have your spine straight, right, I'm sitting up straight right now, right, that automatically increases your level of confidence versus when you look down, that decreases your level of confidence, right? So there's something to be said about like really watching your posture, right? Is your hip like kind of like crouched in like this, right? You're kind of collapsing. Or is it actually, now I moved my hip boards a little forward, so I'm actually sitting up straight. Never mind that it's also a really healthy habit as well to continue, of course, supporting your back. But try that and it will make you instantly more attractive. Habit number 4 is wear more red or pink tones. Now, this of course depends on what your color specialist says. We get our colors done professionally because in reality you really have your unique red, right? You can uncover this when you press your thumb and you can actually see what your red is. We can also post a link for more resources for color analysis below this video, but highly recommend it because you will have your own red tone. So you can't wear like maybe cooler red, but you can wear warmer red, right? So don't just wear outright red because Antia said I should wear red. I see women do this all the time because they read that, hey, of course men stop sliding, right, when they see red, right? Literally, because it's also like an attention grabbing color, right? Pink tones on the other side, they actually cause trust. So if you want to actually have someone come more into your world, so if you somebody who's a little bit more standoffish, energetically, or men are easily more intimidated by you, then pink tones are much more inviting color, a welcoming color, right, that you can wear either as a jacket or as a blouse, right, to kind of like make those guys feel safer to approach you. Number 3 is be curious, right? People don't care until they know how much you care. Now, of course, if you're already on the people pleaser side, if you already give all your power away, if you ask all the questions all the time, then for you, it's more being more curious about yourself, inviting somebody else in to be more curious about you. But if you're more like self-focused and you're struggling more with like actually more reaching out, asking more questions, maybe you're leading the conversation, but you're not necessarily curious, right? Curiosity is an opening, right? It's an expansion, it's an experimentation, it's an exploration. Curiosity is not closing the loop, right? Getting to a level of certainty as fast as you possibly can. That's not what curiosity is all about, because curiosity, after all, is a much more feminine trait, right? You're expanding the moment. Oh, just tell me more about that. Tell me more about that. It's just almost like as if I imagined I would just take a seat right now, right? I'm like, right? Versus like when we're trying to get to an outcome, it's almost like we're on the go. We're looking all the time, right? We're looking straight forward, but we're not really taking a seat. It almost feels like we're ready to jump off the train, so to say, versus going inside the train and actually sitting down and actually feeling like, okay, I'm actually connecting with this person. I'm actually building rapport with this person, right? I'm actually creating sort of like a co-creative feel together with that person, okay? So be curious. Think about, you know what it's so fun. Like just ask questions like, if you were an animal, what would you be and why, right? If you were a country, what would you be and why? If you were a kitchen utensil, I know you guys will be like laughing. I can already see the comments later on. If you were a kitchen utensil, what would you be? And as a bonus question, what accent would you have? So be curious. And with that also, be playful. Have fun. Habit number 2 is be courageous. Okay, so this can actually take on many different forms. So courageous to you may actually mean really taking a risk, right? Really jumping out of a plane, so to say. But for the most part, the women that come to me are already so much on the masculine side that taking a risk for them actually means much more sharing vulnerably what's really going on for them, right? Maybe they're on a date and what's vulnerable for them, right? What's courageous for them is actually saying, when the man talks a lot and they can't follow along, like, hey, wow, that's a lot of content. Thank you so much for sharing. Can you just allow me to take a breath to just digest all the beautiful information, because there's so much here and I really want to land with that. That can be very courageous for some women, right? So like really think about, like sometimes being courageous can be literally like taking a breath, or why other times being courageous can be a massive risk, right? It's almost like life, it's like on the edge of life, right? Like on the edge of life threatening. So I really invite you to do that and to really see, it's almost like surprising yourself. A few years ago, I surprised myself. And what I did was I was in a workshop and, I really promised myself that I would create a trusting and authentic relationship to men. And so there was this guy that I was interested in. But of course, as you already have experienced yourself, I got a lot of mixed signals from him. So what was courageous for me was letting him know that I was attracted to him, right? Without asking him if he was attracted to me, without asking him out on a date, without any other thing, right? Just sharing. But this was true for me. So this is the thing. You got to really figure out what's authentic for you. This was really, really authentic for me. And so it was really perfect because, for one, he cried, which was really beautiful. And he said he's never had a woman open up like that before. And also, even though he told me that he had actually just met who turned out to be his future wife, and they now have 2 beautiful kids and everything wonderful. It was so incredible because I didn't even feel rejected. I remember I was driving home and I was feeling like I feel so met. I feel so expressed, right? Because I took a courageous step, and I'm proud of myself. Like I surprised myself, right? I did something different than my normal self would do. I stepped outside of my comfort zone. So think about what that could be for you. And finally, number 1, smile. Jeez. I know some of you have this resting bitch face. Just the other day, I was at a party with my husband, and he said, did you see this woman across the table? And she looked like she was in a bad mood. And she had like sort of this bitch face. And I was like, I'm sure she just has the RBF, which is of course the resting bitch face. And I'm sure she's actually like a lovely person, but unconsciously she has her guards up, right? Unconsciously, what's happening is she has experienced an emotionally unavailable parent in her life. And so what she does is she puts her guards up with her face, right? So she's basically saying, I want to connect. Obviously, I'm here, but also don't invade me, right? Don't come close to me. Now, this kind of woman is also afraid to set boundaries accordingly. So what she does is she then already preemptively sets the boundaries through her resting bitch face. Don't do that, okay? Because research again shows that people who are smiling are rated to be way more attractive. Women and men alike, they're also rated to be much more trustworthy than the average person and much more confident. So next time, practice smiling. And of course, don't fake smile. So what's really important is, and you can see that with actress and actors all the time, right? They smile, but you know what? The eyes are not smiling. So if you want to see if somebody's authentically smiling, just really like, you see like my eyes are smiling with my smile, right? Versus I can't even like do it. I can't even smile without my eyes smiling because I am so happy, right? But so just make sure like your eyes are smiling too. If you're just like, whatever, right? Like, that's incongruent because of your energies, what you think, what you say, and what you do is out of alignment. You don't want to do that because you send mixed signals, right? And I'd rather have you not smile. So try smiling. Smile a little bit before you leave the house, right? And then the other thing you can also do, practice internal smiling. Smile with your heart. Or put some smiley faces on your throat internally, right? Remember the smiley stickies that we got in preschool when we did a good job, or maybe elementary school? So just imagine they're like on your heart, or they're like on your gut, or they're like on your throat, right? And just like smile, smile out, beam out, and you will notice it makes you instantly more attractive. If you like this video, here is what's next. First of all, I invite you to watch my free playlist course on how to make a man chase you. And number 2, If you haven't done so already, take my free Magnetize Your Man quiz at magnetizeyourman.com to get more personalized dating strategies just for you. Ladies, this is it for today. Leave comments below. I'd love to hear. I had so much fun filming this video. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.